ora, how can I help you today? I'm here because I heard there is going to be a Māori ward on our local council, which quite frankly, I think is bad. Oh, okay, well if you're stressed about the voting process, you don't have to worry about it because unless you're on the Māori electoral roll, you don't have to vote. What do I need to do to shut it down? Okay, so all you need to do to push a Māori ward out of local council is to get 5% of people to sign a little petition that says they don't want a Māori ward. 5% of New Zealand? No, that is absolutely not 5% of the population. It is 5% of your town, which feels small because it is. Oh, that's not very many. Okay, and then that process will open up a referendum. There'll be a citywide referendum. So keep in mind, only Māori can vote for who's on a Māori ward. But in this instance, we thought everyone loves to tick a box, open it up to everyone. And if people in the city don't want a Māori ward, regardless of whether they're Māori or not, we push it out and legally you can't bring it up for another 6 years. What I don't understand is that Māori are consulted all the time for decisions that happen through council. Yeah, so at the moment there is a lot of Māori consultancy, okay, which is fun, but ultimately I think it's important for Māori to be making decisions as well, otherwise it does feel a little bit tokenistic. I think I'm a fair person, but to me this is segregation. Okay, this is something we hear a lot. I think segregation and representation is an idea that we get a bit muddled. I think it's ridiculous. Stay with me here, because I know it's something people don't like to talk about, but the Treaty of Waitangi, when it was signed all those years ago, there was an agreement for Māori to be able to participate in local government, and what we're unfortunately seeing in a lot of local councils is no Māori representation. Can't Māori stand for council already? Isn't that enough? Democracy seems to crumble a little bit when majorities are making decisions that affect minorities, because a Māori ward works for and by Māori, but when it goes to referendum, everyone in the city is asked to make a decision that predominantly will affect Māori people. It's a waste of taxpayers' dollars and of resources to establish a Māori ward. Okay, so the cost of the actual referendum is anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. Okay, that's quite a bit. Yeah, for one referendum per city. So with multiple cities saying no, do the math. Look, I'll tell you what, I don't love being left out of things. I really like being in the know, I like being a part of things. So I am just going to grab a little petition form, okay, and I'll bring this back to you soon. Thank you, you've been very helpful. I empathise with you there. It's not nice to be left out or referendumed out.